Achievement unlocked, using points to enhance EDH commander games of Magic the Gathering. Commander, the multiplayer Magic the Gathering game where you choose a legendary creature to serve as your commander, and then construct a deck using 99 other cards that fall within that commander's color identity. 100 cards total, and, except for basic lands, there can be only one of each. But can there be only one way to win at Commander? Using a Commander point or achievement system can be an excellent way to add depth and complexity to your Commander playgroup or league. This video will discuss what a point system for Commander is, how it works, and why you might want to try one with your playgroup. If you haven't already seen my introductory video on building your first Commander deck, or selecting the right Commander for your deck, you may do so here and here. What is a Commander point system? A Commander point system allows players to earn points during a game of Commander for achievements during game other than simply being the last player standing. Reminiscent of achievements and badges that are now standard fare for most video games, a Commander point system not only gives rewards to players for their accomplishments during a game, but can also add great depth and complexity to gameplay, especially for a playgroup that meets regularly, or an EDH Commander league at your local game store. How does a Commander point system work? Let's begin with two very basic Commander achievements, Victory and Sole Survivor. When you complete an achievement, you earn, or in some cases lose, the appropriate number of points. So with just these two achievements in play, you would earn 1 point each time you eliminated a player, but whoever happened to be the last player standing would earn 3 points. This creates a very interesting dynamic, as oftentimes in Commander games, you might eliminate a player or even two, but then be eliminated yourself. At the end of the game, several, if not all players, have now earned points. And so what you did in the game matters in the long run of your playgroup or league. Ideally, these points would be saved over the course of a predetermined amount of time. If you are using a point system for an EDH Commander league, these points would be earned over, say, a season. Different stores have different incentives for earning points. They can be redeemed for packs or singles or just store credit. For a playgroup, the points are a great way to determine an overall winner within that group, be it for a single game or, as I personally prefer, over a longer period of games. Obviously, these are not the only achievements available. In fact, the list I am going to show you contains 134 possible achievements that were very laboriously developed and thoroughly tested. But of course, many stores and playgroups already have their own point system that they have developed, and there's nothing wrong with working on your own within your playgroup or just by yourself either. However, the point system officially endorsed by Tolarian Community College is the following, and it is available for download via a link in this video's description. I suggest printing out achievement cards. That way, the achievements that are available during a particular game are more easily and readily known to all players of that game. It's also fun to have these as mini magic cards to add to the aesthetic of the game. The file that I have linked to in the description below is a PDF that you can print either in black and white on regular paper, or if you want, on thicker cardstock. So we'll be looking at the Anime Imports EDH Commander system, developed by Mike Fields and Frank Hood, and endorsed by Tolarian Community College. The achievements are broken into 5 groups. types: white, blue, red, green, black. White achievements are present at each game. White achievements are achievements that are used in every game. There are actually only 2 of these achievements. Everybody gets a point for playing, and everybody gets a point for eliminating a player. 5 green achievements are selected randomly. Some of these should be removed if they do not apply to any decks. Examples of green achievements are Masochist, +2 points if you deal 6 or more damage to yourself in 1 turn. Super Friends, +1 point if you control 3 or more planeswalkers. Burn It All will give you +1 point if you deal 12 or more damage in 1 turn with spells or abilities. Traitor gives you a point for eliminating a player with a spell or permanent that player owns. To Mount Doom and Top No More are probably loved or possibly hated, depending upon your likes and dislikes as a player. They offer +1 point to destroy or exile a Soul Ring or Sensei's Divining Top that an opponent controls. Me? I like Ping Range, an achievement unlocked if you bring an opponent to 1 life. Figurehead is interesting, giving you 3 points if you finish the game without your commander leaving the command zone. And of course, many more green achievements. But what about red achievements? Red achievements are actually penalty points, and you can select 4 of these at random before the start of a commander game. Or if you want, mix them in with the green achievements and just select 9 from that pile. Your playgroup may actually want to auto-include many of these red achievements in order to discourage or penalize certain actions. That's Not Very Fun is an achievement that will earn you -4 points, and you can earn this by eliminating a player before his or her 5th turn. Back to the Beginning is an achievement that will earn you -1 points, and you can earn this by restarting the game or starting a sub-game. Infinite Combo is what the name implies. Perform a series of spells, abilities, and/or triggers more than 4 times in 1 turn. This achievement penalizes you for 1 point for each iteration after the 4th. No Time for Anyone Else penalizes you for taking more than 2 turns in a row. Lose 1 point for each turn after the 2nd. What I like about these achievements, especially in the case of Infinite Combo and No Time for Anyone Else, is that they don't forbid extra turn taking or infinite combos. They discourage abuse of these systems. However, a player can still take that penalty and maybe try and earn points elsewhere. Black achievements are my favorite. Each player may select 1 black achievement to begin the game with. The achievement restricts your gameplay in some way in exchange for points. For example, False Cure is a black achievement that gives you +1 points in exchange for you beginning the game with an emblem that says, "You can't gain life." And Stranglehold gives you a point if you begin the game with an emblem that reads, "You can't search libraries, and if you would take an extra turn, skip that turn instead." The Void gives you a point in exchange for an emblem that reads, "If a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, instead reveal it and then exile it face down." And Blood Moon gives you a point to begin the game with an emblem that reads, "Activated abilities of lands you control can't be activated unless they are mana abilities." Finally, blue achievements may be selected as a way to encourage different types of commander deck formats. These offer points for playing a commander deck of a specific format. Epic will grant you +2 victory points if, between your deck in general, you have no non-land cards with converted mana cost 5 or up. Block will give you +3 points to use a block constructed deck, and a general from that same block. Modern is also fun, +1 point for using a commander deck using only modern legal cards. There are format achievements like this for Legacy, Vintage, Pauper, Standard, and even Extended and Build Your Own Standard as well. And Starting Point, great in particular for stores encouraging new commander players, gives +3 for anyone using one of the commander pre-constructed decks. Again, you can use these to fit your playgroup or league needs. For example, your league might want to rotate different blue achievements each event, or you might simply want to randomly select one. A point system isn't for everyone, and it's not necessarily something your playgroup or even your league will want to do full-time. But it is an option, an aesthetic, even a skin that can be placed over your EDH games for a different type of experience, one that may strongly appeal to you and your friends. Again, if you would like a complete list of achievements, see the file in the description below. Please make sure to credit this work to Mike Fields and Frank Hood of Anime Imports in Pacifica, California, as they spent an enormous amount of time writing, developing, and testing these achievements. It was only after months of me shamelessly begging and pestering that I was graciously given this file to share with all of you. I hope my incessant pleading on your behalf has been helpful to you. Did you like this video? Well, did you know that this video, just like every video that's posted on Thursday, is nominated by and voted on the patrons of Tolarian Community College over at Patreon? So we have them to thank. Thank you for supplying the channel with such great ideas through your nominations. And thank you for expressing your interest in what these bonus Thursday videos should be by voting every month on what all of our bonus videos shall be. And more than anything, thank you for your support, even if it is just $1 a month, because it is why this channel is here, and it is what is keeping me here and keeping this channel around. It's the support of viewers like you. So thank you.